Let's double check.
All right.
Okay. There's something that I'm going to do with my phone as well, right? There's a huge psychological check when
All right.
one viewer, okay, with my phone here. There's something that I'm going to do with my phone as well, right? There's a huge psychological check. Is that actually playing? Well, that's okay.
There's a playback, I think. So gotta be a bit careful.
Yes, sir. Okay, now change that part there. I'm setting up this part here. I think there's a live streaming. Yeah, it's showing live here. So now, okay, turning this off here. Okay, that's where we have that. And then we can track that stuff later, but I choose to prefer to kind of ignore it actually. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're going into our examples today. I have this background. I'm going to change it to something I like. Yes. Okay. That's better. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our stream for Sunday Vibes. We are here with Tawe and myself, Paul, Global Language School. I'm really enjoying my background right now. I'm loving it with some McDonald's coffee. This is not a promotion, but I just truly enjoy it, and it's not good for my health. I know it. Okay, Tawe, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Hello everyone. Tawe, intern from IBE. I work for Paul, basically. I help him do some stuff like articles, help him with some tech problems, and maybe in the future I can help him teach.
When your schedule allows for it and you have the space for it, I believe that when we're active learners throughout life, no matter how old we are, it just makes us quicker. It was something I was talking about with my family in my house the other day. Do you think that's true too?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I can hear us on this. This is distracting. Yes, so one of the first things that we're going to talk about today was the value of writing in terms of how it helps you prepare for thinking on your feet. And as a result, that being an incredibly valuable skill. Would you like to share your opinion on that?
Yeah, sure. So, in my opinion, I believe that thinking quickly and thinking personally develops your ability to think on your feet because it helps you promote your own free will and how you interact and discuss a certain topic with the world. And this causes you to take initiative on your own.
Excellent answer. You make me so proud. I've been lucky enough to meet with you in these wonderful Sunday vibes for a few years now, and I've just watched you grow. I've always had this constant reminder with my students, and it's similar to the movie Inside Out, where you have your own operators inside your brain. You are always doing your thing, and people come in and share information, share skills, share things for you to learn from, or other things that support you. And you just always do have to take responsibility for everything you can do, which is also very real. Okay. For writing stuff, I guess I'll just summarize it in bullet points, and then we'll go into our main thing for today. That's going to be relatively short. It's that we have personal statements, statements of purpose, common app questions, where they all ask essentially about a person's identity, their background, and their motivation for whatever they're going after. We have commercial writing, I suppose, where it's on websites, and we hope that people interested in the topics read them, and their readership involves all kinds of ways that it helps spread stuff on the internet traffic. The internet traffic. I sound like such an old man. Yeah. And then the last bullet point for writing there is that thinking on your feet, having written it before, having talked about it before, having thought about it before, these things really do help us say what we got to say in the moment, kind of like right now for me, I guess. Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on. Now we're going to be going into science, right? And Tawe here is going to be talking about quantum science a bit, and I'm having him take over the reins, and it's one of the main reasons I got my McDonald's here. Yes, so go ahead.
So basically, quantum science is basically like an extension of physics that we learn about like the behavior and actions of like small particles like atoms, molecules, or photons. Photons are particle of lights. Basically, it is based on the principle of quantum mechanics. It's a theory that describes how they behave and interact with each other. A main principle of the mechanics itself is that small particles can exist in multiple states or locations at the same time, which is known as superposition. For example, we can say that like a glass of water can have like many states at a time. For example, it can be gas, it can be vapor, and it can be liquid, and it can be like solids as well. This in contrast to mechanomechanics, which describe the behavior or macroscopic of objects, like, I don't know, balls or something, that can only exist in a single state or location at one time. So basically, quantum mechanics is omnipresent, which it can appear anywhere. Another important principle is that the act of observing or measuring small particles can affect its behavior itself, meaning that we cannot get like a straight result, but we can predict it by using logic and stuff. This is known as the observer effect. For example, the act of measuring like an electron can cause it to collapse into a single position, even though it was supposed to be in many positions before.
So now in practice here, it's that we have brought up ChatGPT to outline our topic and help us discuss what we're trying to discuss. I right now, listening to you, this is what I think would be best next. It's like, it comes down to where somebody, I used to think it was Albert Einstein, but I'm not sure anymore. He said, or somebody said, if you can't explain it simply, then you don't know it well enough. All right, and that's a little bit critical. I've always changed it to where, okay, so that is a signal for me to say, okay, I can try to explain it in my own words, in my own natural way. So I'll ask you that question there. Based on everything that you talked about there, what is quantum science? Like, imagine I'm coming in fresh to it, and then keep it relatively short.
Okay, so basically, quantum science is basically a concept of a thing can exist at many places in the same time, and it can be at any state at the same time, but it can be affected by us viewing it, by us like observing it.
Oh, that's another really point, really big point. That's like another completely different area of quantum science. That's giant. Yes, I love your explanation. That was very effective. Okay, so that's where the preparation helps us for the from the heart version. Okay, now the key point there about something being able to exist in many times at the same time. Would you mind giving me a simple example or analogy or metaphor?
So imagine like this, there's a ghost, right? A ghost can be pretty omnipresent. It can be anywhere, anytime, at any state. And I mean kind of like, it can comes in any form or like shape or body. It can manifest itself into like, I don't know, like a mimic or something. And then it can cause like ectoplasm, which is like ghostly liquids. Yeah, it's pretty confusing.
Oh my God. And then that's where we have everything existing at many times at once. On different planes, you have ghosts, humans, and ectoplasm, Ghostbusters. Awesome. Thank you so much for this demonstration, dude. That was really quite effective. You are really good at this. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The only other tip I'll add on this is going to be, when you can do this as a hybrid and separation of your own abilities in a silo with the help of tools, and then live where you're also using notes and outlines generated, but maybe past notes as well. And then you edit for live and real moments. I think that's essentially the breakdown of thinking on your feet. Okay. Go Cool. Have a wonderful day, young man. Thank you very much. That was very productive.
You too, Paul.
Okay. All right. See you later. bro.
Also, about the work, do you have anything new for Ala Brava?
Oh, yes. We'll talk about that later. Okay.
All right.
Okay. See you later, bro. All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Mention. Oh my God. All right. Wait, this is something that I've been meaning to do. All right. Please support us. If you subscribe to our channel and we are able to monetize, a percentage of our funds will go straight to equalizing access to educational opportunities here in Thailand for pretty much anyone who needs it. Yes, everything helps with all of that. And that's why it's worth it, I guess. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Sunday vibes out.
Bye.